The sacred story of Maa Kamakhya. Long ago, when the heavens and earth still trembled at the will of the gods, there lived goddess Sati, the embodiment of love, devotion, and divine feminine power. She was the beloved wife of Lord Shiva, the ascetic lord of destruction and transformation. Though Shiva lived beyond pride and possessions, Sati's father, King Daksha, could never accept him. Daksha believed Shiva was unworthy, an outsider wrapped in ashes, wandering cremation grounds, indifferent to royal grandeur. Blinded by ego, Daksha decided to perform a grand yagna, a fire sacrifice meant to glorify the gods. Yet in his arrogance, he deliberately refused to invite Lord Shiva, hoping to humiliate him before the world. Sati felt the sting of her father's insult burn within her heart. Though Shiva warned her not to attend, Sati could not bear the dishonor cast upon her husband. She journeyed alone to Daksha's yagna, hoping her presence would awaken wisdom in her father. But instead of love, she found only scorn. Before the assembled gods, Daksha mocked Shiva mercilessly. Each word struck Sati like fire. Overwhelmed by grief and rage, she realized that a body born of such arrogance could no longer house her divine soul. Closing her eyes and invoking her inner Shakti, Sati leapt into the sacrificial flames, choosing divine sacrifice over silent suffering. The universe shuddered. When Shiva learned of Sati's death, his grief knew no bounds. Lifting her lifeless body, he began the Tandava, the cosmic dance of destruction. Mountains crumbled, oceans roared, and time itself trembled. The balance of creation stood on the brink of annihilation. To save the universe, Lord Vishnu intervened. With his Sudarshan chakra, he gently severed Sati's body into 51 sacred parts, allowing them to fall upon the earth. Wherever a fragment touched the land, the ground became alive with divine energy, forming the Shakti Pithas, eternal centers of the goddess's power. One sacred part fell upon the Nilachal hills of Assam, Sati's yoni, the womb of creation itself. Thus was born Maa Kamakhya. Here, the goddess did not take form as an idol. Instead, she manifested as pure Shakti, worshipped through a natural yoni-shaped rock, nourished by an underground spring that flows eternally, symbolizing life, fertility, and the sacred rhythm of creation. Maa Kamakhya is unlike any other goddess. She is worshipped not in denial of nature, but in complete acceptance of it. Every year, during the sacred time known as Ambubachi, the temple doors close for 3 days. It is believed that during this time, the goddess menstruates, and the earth herself rests, renewing her fertile power. When the temple reopens, devotees celebrate not purity, but creation, rebirth, and the divine cycle of life. Kamakhya also became a powerful center of tantric worship, where seekers honor the yoni not as taboo, but as the source of all existence, the doorway through which the universe is born. It is said that even Kamadeva, the god of love, came here after being burned to ashes by Shiva. Through Maa Kamakhya's grace, he regained his form, and the goddess became known as Kamakhya, she who fulfills desire. Thus, Maa Kamakhya stands eternal on the Nilachal hills, not merely as a deity, but as living Shakti. She is creation and destruction, fertility and transformation, desire, and liberation. She reminds the world that the feminine is not hidden. It is the very source of life itself. And so, even today, Maa Kamakhya's power flows beneath the earth, whispering to those who listen. Creation is sacred, nature is divine, and Shakti lives within all. For more stories of Hindu god and goddesses, please subscribe and like this channel.